Salutations, future Twig. Past Twig here once again, and we're back with another miniature machination for everybody. We're once again back with the Robot Warband onto unit number 6, which is Charge, and let's get right into it. As you guys already know, I won a 10-unit kill team. This is number 6. I've talked to you guys about this before. You know what's up. So let's get right over into Charge. And here he is right here. I gotta say, I love him so much because what I did is I took a bunch of capacitors from an old circuit board I found, and I put some pieces of insulation foam to kind of like make a triangular shape, and that's his body. And I love how it turned out. I then also had a couple of arms left over from, I think it was like an old football, kind of like one of those short football, like army figure style guys. So I slapped that on, found a big hand, slapped that on, and I just replaced the football that the one arm is kind of clutching there with another capacitor. And then I built, using some old pieces and parts I had from other projects, I built out this kind of power pack on the back that has this little lightning coil and lightning rod on the top. So I picture this robot likes to walk around outside, lift stuff up, carry it around. He often is receiving lightning, helps to charge all of his little batteries and capacitors he has, which he then takes out of his body and gives to other people, and also to help replenish various energy sources around the facility where he works. Obviously, that facility is now abandoned, but even with that all being done, he still just keeps swapping out his batteries as long as he can, just to keep the facility running. I also got to say, I love that there's this little piece, which I think was like an arm joint from a Transformers bot that I used as his head piece. So it reminds him, if you guys have ever watched the old Bionicle TV shows and movies, you might recall that there was Nuju, which is the ice Toa. Absolutely love Nuju so much, and this headpiece that came from this Transformers toy just kind of fit right on there. Made sense. Gives him this kind of cute little like squashed head on top of his big beefy body. Love it to bits. I then also used a couple of wall brackets to make his little like actual boxy feet there. And then we have some beads around to help kind of flush stuff out, and a couple half dome beads to kind of round out certain areas. Last but not least, I guess on the power pack on the back, as you can see, I used again one of those wall anchors. I cut it in half, and then I used the two halves to kind of make the kind of spiky parts that poke out to the sides. Aside from that, it's the same basic color scheme that we've been using the whole time. So you got golds and coppers for the base coats. You got some silver dry brushing on top to show damage, and then you've got the blue and white, obviously, to show off the energy points and where stuff is charging. I will say that with Charge, as you can imagine, he's a lot more of that than most of the robots in this warband, just because he's doing a lot of charging. And that is actually everything I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Take care.